we have a really good team too. So they're 16-1 along with the Broncos. So that's 3 of the top 4 teams in the AFC odds-wise are in the same division. Why can the Broncos win it all?
Well, this one for me is 2 words: Russell Wilson. You looked at the Broncos offense last season. It was a disaster. It was mostly because of the quarterback position. And now, you know what the Broncos are doing? They are taking a page out of the Rams playbook, out of the Buccaneers playbook. What do the last 2 Super Bowl winners have in common? They added a quarterback. In 2020, it was the Buccaneers obviously signing Tom Brady in free agency. Boom, Brady wins the Super Bowl in his first season with the team. Last year, the Rams pull off that huge trade for Matthew Stafford. Boom, the Rams win a Super Bowl in their first season with Stafford under center. So there's no reason to think that the Broncos can't do that with Russell Wilson. And you look at this offense that Wilson's going to have around him. There's a bunch of guys who can play football. And so Russell Wilson has that pedigree too that, hey, look, he won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. So I think that is obviously huge. Number 2, they have a favorable schedule. We don't talk a lot about strength of schedule, but look, the Broncos get to play a last place schedule because they finished in last place last year. And what that means is that they get to play the Panthers and Jets this year. That is 2 games that the Chiefs don't get to play, that the Chargers don't get to play, that the Raiders don't get to play. And so when you think about the fact that each of these division teams play 14 of their 17 games are the exact same, when your 2 different games, 2 of your 3, are the Jets and the Panthers, that gives you a huge advantage over a team like, say, the Chiefs, who have to play the Bills and the Buccaneers instead of the Jets and the Panthers. And then finally, I think this is the season where the Broncos offense is finally going to catch up to their defense. Look, you look at the offense last year. I mentioned it with the Russell Wilson, but it just was a disaster. It was Drew Lock. It was whoever was playing quarterback just couldn't get that offense going ever. You look at the Broncos, they scored 14 points or less in 7 games last season. They went 0-7 in those games. You can't win the NFL if you can't score points. And so they are going to be able to score points with Russell Wilson. And when you look at who Russell Wilson has, it's Jerry Jeudy, it's Courtland Sutton, it's Javonte Williams, it's Melvin Gordon. This offense feels loaded, and it really feels like one that's going to make the Broncos a Super Bowl contender.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.